I traveled to Bombo, Uganda, and was able to meet Godfrey, Harriet, Patience, and Scholastica. I was able to go and see how they lived and understand a small part of their story. I will never forget the things I saw. I remember feeling sad as I watched Godfrey take on the big job of being a dad to his little sisters. I remember the long walk they had to take to get water very early in the morning before school. These were hard things for me to see and try to understand. I also remember seeing how excited they were to go to school that day. Once they got to Donella Orange School, they were able to eat their first meal of the day. I was relieved to know that they would get 2 meals that day at school. This is all because someone like you was generous enough to sponsor them. When a child is sponsored, they are able to go to school, where they are given a uniform, clean water, and eat 2 meals a day. They are also provided with quality medical care. After meeting such great kids, I was feeling bummed at the thought of leaving Uganda and not being able to see them. But what made me feel happy is that I knew Godfrey, Harriet, Patience, and Scholastica would soon be moving to their new life home. If you don't know this already, a life home is a forever home, a place where these abandoned kids would be able to call a home, complete with a mother and brothers and sisters too. My friends now live in one of these amazing homes. I can just see the pure joy on their faces. They finally have a safe place to sleep at night, not to mention a mother to care for them, along with 3 new brothers and 3 new sisters to call their very own family. And if that didn't make you grin from ear to ear, just think of how happy my friends are going to be living right next door to another life home, filled with neighbors that have become more like brothers and sisters to them. On this last trip to Bombo, a whole team of people made their goal to transform these 2 houses into a comfortable, cozy homes, complete with beautiful pictures and Bible verses on the walls. I know that these verses will bring comfort and encouragement every day to these kids. One of the best things to happen since being in their new home is that Godfrey and Harriet got baptized. Yes, they dedicated their hearts and lives to Jesus and wanted to show this by getting baptized at church. What an amazing thing. This gives me so much hope, and I know you probably feel the same way. Another big change in the lives of my friends is that they are really excelling in school. That they live in a home with a mom to care for them, are getting safe and sound sleep at night, and nutritious food. They are doing so much better in school. Godfrey even says that he wants to be a teacher when he gets older. How cool. I know that now he can achieve that. The reason I know this is because of the amazing education Godfrey and his sisters are getting at Donella Orange School. What makes the school so great? Well, for starters, they have a beautiful campus filled with individual classrooms, a computer lab, and fun playground equipment for the little ones. These classrooms have desks, books, and first-class teachers who have been trained to be leaders of integrity and respect. The goal of Donella Orange is to rise up a godly generation for leaders. I believe this can happen. By now, I hope that you're impressed by how sponsoring a child can really change a life. So now, let me introduce you to 2 kids who really need your help. Meet Alvin. He is 6 years old, and he and his mother both have HIV. His father died a few years ago, and his mother is so sick she struggles to provide food and water for her son. Alvin's life could really change by your generosity. Once he is sponsored, he will be able to attend school, get warm meals, clean water, and medical care. Alvin will have a future. Let me also tell you about Raymond. Raymond's mother cares for 5 children, all while suffering with HIV. With her last marriage, she contracted HIV and gave birth to Raymond, who is now HIV positive as well. Raymond's mother is so sick she cannot support her family, and she receives no help from any of her children's fathers. Thankfully, Raymond is able to take special medication for his sickness. However, he does not have healthy food for the medication to work properly. Because of this, Raymond is very ill. This little boy desperately needs your help. Sponsorship will provide Raymond with the nutritious food he needs to make him feel better and help his medication work. A little boy like Raymond should be outside playing and being a kid. All that stands in his way is healthy food. Wouldn't it be great if Alvin and Raymond could have the same opportunities as my friends, Godfrey, Harriet, Patience, and Scholastica? Well, it is possible.